What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of The Unthinkable, the newest film from director Crazy Pictures. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button, as well as commenting below any video that you watch, including this one. So The Unthinkable is this Swedish thriller film about two characters named Alex and Anna. Alex is the main protagonist, but he's a piano player, he's an up-and-coming artist, he's an individual that's very attracted to Anna, but she kind of has to move away, so their the relationship's on the rocks, and he lives in kind of an abusive household where his father, who is very smart and does love his son, is always constantly yelling and belittling his mother and belittling the son. And he eventually moves away and becomes a famous musician and famous pianist. Well, in the process, the Swedish government is being attacked by an unknown assailant. It's not really explained who it is. It's not really explained what's going on, but it is causing people to basically turn into zombies in a lot of ways, or turn into individuals who stop thinking, the unthinkable, and they start crashing into one another. They start losing memories, and it's a movie about people having to survive, especially Alex and Anna, in this world that is completely falling apart. Think of like, a very apocalyptic scenario where just things are just completely collapsing upon one another. And so with that said, this was a movie that was supposed to come out in 2018. It was a movie that, why it took so long to get to America, I have no idea. But it's a movie that is also directed by somebody called Crazy Pictures, which worried me a little bit, because if you've seen any movies that have Alan Smithy in it, it basically means it's the director has nothing to do with the film that's being presented. But I've heard the fact that this guy likes to call himself Crazy Pictures, so I was like, okay, well, that's fine, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then the trailer was halfway decent. It was an interesting looking thriller trailer, and I like Swedish films. They have a lot of interesting various types and stuff like that when it comes to genre films. And I'm actually happy I didn't really go in knowing much about this film or had really seen much about this film, because I really enjoyed this film for what it was. Is it perfect? Not really, because it's a little long in the tooth. It's 2 hours and 9 minutes. And there was a lot of long takes and stuff that I think Crazy Pictures could have shaved some stuff down, taken a little bit of stuff out. I feel like he was trying to put too much into this movie, maybe make it a 2-part movie, or maybe make a sequel. But it's a movie that I still think, even at 2 hours and 9 minutes, still has some interesting ideas and concepts. The whole set pieces and the action sequences are really well shot. The CGI that's integrated is, you can see that CGI, but it's not going to take you away from the film itself. The fact of how this unthinkable disease, or whatever it is, or whatever you want to call it, affects the human consciousness and the human mind, I think is given a lot of credence and a lot of substance as the movie moves along. It's very, very scary, because this is something that I honestly think could happen if the right scientists did it in the right way. And I just think the actors and actresses in the movie do a really nice job in the story they're being presented. Even though I think Alex goes a little too far in his character, I still think Alex and Anna, the two main actresses and actors, really feel like they work well together. I think they have nice chemistry. I think they, I couldn't find out if the two characters were the same actors and actresses in the beginning of the movie, because they look much younger. But if they aren't, the lead up from that point to when they are much older is much, it's very well represented and very well done. And like I said, the father, I think his name is Bjorn, who is somebody who you really hate in the beginning, but you actually have a lot of respect for, and you have a lot of understanding for why he is and who he is and what he's trying to do and what he's trying to say when it comes to this apocalyptic scenario. In the end, it's a movie that is about, family dynamic and romantic dynamics, and it's against the apocalyptic scenario. So overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I think it's well shot, well directed, and I think it has great cast moments, great acting moments, and like I said, it's a little too long. You probably could pay like a half hour shorter and it would be just fine. So but overall, I still recommend it if you have a chance to see it. Like I said, it is subtitled, it is in Swedish and stuff like that, so definitely going knowing that. If you don't like subtitle films, it is what it is. But overall, if you like thrillers, if you like action movies, if you like movies about people trying to survive an apocalyptic scenario, I definitely recommend it. So anyways, that's my take on The Unthinkable. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite foreign thriller is, or your favorite foreign apocalyptic scenario type movie is. Like I said, The Wave is a great movie to watch if you haven't seen it. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button. And as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.